Hey guys, Preacher here. Nah, I'm not hunting today. Wife's in dialysis, so I thought I'd come out back and kind of just look around, check things out. I want you to see something. This is a sure indicator of a spot that if I found this out in the woods that I'm hunting, I would move in to invade in on this. Look how wide. Look how wide. He is really pawing that ground. That's aggression. When he spreads them hooves and he's digging like that right there, he's meaning business. Now it does got a licking branch. Uh, like I said, I would. It's Friday. We got treatment again on Monday. I may. I may come out here and set up on this guy just to see. I found one set of tracks. I measured those. They're only about 5 inches. That doesn't really get my attention, but he's a suburban buck. I'm within probably 200 yards of the mall where my wife's having treatment at. These suburban deer, they adapt. They know how to move around people and be undetected. But this guy, I mean, he's just raking it up. Here's one right here, okay? And then looky here. Here's another one right beside it. And he already snapped the branch once. This guy's getting aggressive. And from where I'm at, uh, I could very well, I could set up and probably hunt this. This would be legal. But it's just not an area where we hunt. So, but I would still like to see who's coming in. Just a little quick tip: when you find scrapes and they got them gouges in the ground like that, that buck's meaning business, man. This is his spot, and he don't care who's here. He's marking it. This is the man. Whether he's a big buck or a little buck, he's he's getting full of it. So it's coming on. This is an indicator that these guys they're getting ready. But just keep that in your mind when you're out and you're scouting your properties and you're into new woods and you come across some scrapes. Yeah, they're all cleared out and they're nice and smooth. That's okay. I call that a communicator. That scrape's put there for all the deer to come in, move in, and just socialize and see who's been there. And sometimes you'll see bucks that bed up on scrapes. They bed up on them scrapes because they know those hot does are coming in there. So he's gonna bed up. He's gonna wait on her, and then he's gonna intercept her. And if she's got a buck following her already, uh, it could get pretty interesting. Especially if this guy thinks this is his turf. You could be in for quite the sit. But when you see these deep gouges like that, use that to your advantage. This guy, he's getting aggressive. Uh, Little buck rub over there. You know, it's not too big. It's on a little twig about the size of a cigar, maybe. Uh, Big guys, they hit them too. They like to wrap them around and get in between and kind of rake them. But most times uh, those are spread quite a ways apart. I don't think this is the same buck as the track I cut about 50 yards up that way. It's real windy today. I like the wind in one sense that it covers my noise. Uh, Keep your movement still, because the deer do get a little spooky. But the next time you're out, I hope this tip, I hope it helps you. When you find these that he's really digging in, move in. You know, uh, Sometimes we got to make things happen. It doesn't always happen like the book says it will. You got to get aggressive. We learn by trial and error. I've been doing mock scrapes for quite a few years, 20 plus years. And I've always found that these kind right here, these are the ones, when I find these, this is where I set up. Now, I got a power line right here, and as you can see, it's just behind me. It's nothing but, there's really no place to set up. So what I would have to do is, I'd have to move in, come in and convert this over to pure white tail, of course. And then I'd set up a couple cameras. That way I could figure out which way this guy's coming from. I think he's going to be coming from down in there. There's a steep ravine that goes down in, and about 200 yards down there, there's a creek. It's kind of nice down in there. This patch of woods over here is perfect for climbers. I could, when I'm into a new spot, I don't bring in a ladder stand or anything like that. I bring my pack, I bring my bow, and I bring a climber stand. And when I get into a new property and I find a hot spot like this right here, I set up, and I set up right there on the spot. I go to work, I find a place where I can get up in a tree. I do all my business on the ground, do the mocks and everything. But pay attention to the next scrapes that you find. When you find these like this, go to work on them, man. Give them some of that PW. Let them see what that's all about. But that's a little tip. I hope it helps you guys. I love each and every one of you guys. You guys are like family to me, and I mean it. Have a great day. Hunt safe, and always be humble. I love you guys.